Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. You know that Shmini Atzeres time we started saying Mashav Ruach Amar Geshem, and in Eretz Yisrael Zayin Cheshvan they start with saying Talmud Levracha, and in Chutz La'aretz we started at a later date due to the tkufa of when we need the rain. And there's many shilas and halacha or discussions that are on the Geir to know, especially today's days where people are traveling from city to city, from country to country. People are traveling to Eretz Yisrael, and in between this time, what would be the halacha of somebody who lives in America and travels to Eretz Yisrael? In America, they're still not saying the saying Talmud Levracha in Eretz Yisrael. They are saying, or vice versa, what should be done? So the Rebbe brings in Likutei Sichos Chelik Yutes, page 464. He brings from the Birchei Yosef, and most of the Achronim hold that when you're davening Shemoneh Esrei, you say whatever place you are located, whatever the custom of that place is, that's how you say Shemoneh Esrei. That's what the Birchei Yosef says, and that's what Reb Chaim Noah says in Ketzos HaShulchan. And the Rebbe adds 2 points. Point number one, l'cha'ira, you could add that the concept of loises goydedu applies. Loises goydedu means that in one shul, in one community, we can't have different customs. It's an isser. And perhaps that's another reason why you can't just continue doing what you were doing till now, because you're going to look like an outcast amongst their local community. But the Rebbe leaves with a question saying, I don't really know, why is there no difference if he's going back right away or not? Perhaps you have an option to mention rain. If you left Eretz Yisrael, you came to America or anywhere else, and they didn't start asking for rain yet, but in Eretz Yisrael they did, you still always have the option of mentioning it in Shemei Tefillah, because we do find in Shulchan Aruch that even those who live out of Eretz Yisrael, if there's a country that needs rain badly, or a private group needs rain badly, they're allowed to mention it in Shemei Tefillah. Why is that not brought as an option? And the Rebbe is left with a shaila, and this is already a shaila that's discussed in many svarim, and it's brought that in the Piskei Tshuva they speak about that. But I do want to just talk about the general concept, Tal Geshem. So if you recall, or you're careful in what you're saying davening. When we say Moedid Hatol, we say Moedid Hatol with a kametz. And we say Mashav Ruach Amar Geshem, it's with a segel, Geshem, not Goshem. In Diktuk, the difference between kametz and segel, kametz is the end of a pasuk or stop. In other words, it's finishing off the previous topic. Geshem, when you say it with a segel, it's behemshich. It goes to what you're going. It continues. It's the beginning of a topic. Why is there such a change? When you say Ata Giba Lo'elam Hashem, Mechayim Mesim Ata Rav La'ishia, why by Tol it's Moedid Hatol? Ata Rav La'ishia Moedid Hatol, and by Geshem it's Mashav Ruach Moedid Geshem Bechal Kachayim Bechesed, as if the topic goes on to continue more. So this shaila is discussed in Shara Koilul and many other places, either because Moedid Hatol is not a real takana at the same level as the Schiras Geshem, and therefore Geshem is noted with a segel, and Geshem is Chesed. Geshem is Chesed, so that's why it's Bechal Kachayim Bechesed. Many reasons like this. But the obvious question that could be asked is, we all know why by the Shaila, why by asking for rain, we start Eresh Zayin Cheshvan. The Zechira, we start Shmini Atzeres. Mashav Ruach Amar Geshem, Shmini Atzeres already, you'll say how great Hashem is, that Hashem also gives us rain. But asking for rain, at the earliest, it's Zayin Cheshvan. And the reason for that is, because people are in the Beis HaMikdash, in the good old times there with the Beis HaMikdash, they had to travel back to their homes from after Sukkot, and the furthest person from the Beis HaMikdash, whoever was obligated, the furthest person away, took about 2 weeks. So at Zayin Cheshvan, he got home, so we should not daven for rain when he's still traveling. Even though rain is a great thing, but it shows the Avas Yisrael that we're worried about the last person, the last person arriving home safely. Obvious question. You worry about that person getting home safe. Until when are you going to be asking for rain? Until Pesach. Right in the beginning of Pesach. That person has to travel Pesach to Yerushalayim. So that person, it takes him 2 weeks to get there. So he already left to Yerushalayim 2 weeks before Pesach. So why don't you stop asking for rain 2 weeks before Pesach? For the same reason. And the answer is beautiful. The answer which is given is like this. When a person spent his time in the Beis HaMikdash, and he's all motivated, but then he leaves, and he's going home. He's going home, it's kalamutna, it's depressing. And he has to get involved with the Gashmis. So over there, don't make his life miserable. Make sure he gets home safe and sound. But the person who's leaving to the Beis HaMikdash, he is so motivated. He is so molei chayis, no rain, no shine, no snow, no storm will stop him. I'm on the way to the Beis HaMikdash. And perhaps it's known, the famous remez, that it says, Beis Elikim nahalech beragesh, that to the house of God I will go beragesh. So some remez is given. What is beragesh? Beruach geshem sheleg. Snow, shine, rain, pouring. I'm going Beis Elikim, nothing is going to stop me. And that's a lesson we could learn. We have to have that feeling. Beis Elikim nahalech. And nothing is going to block us.